Hi guys, this is my Begonia Rex. I'm not really sure the type of variety she's in. If I do find out, I'll probably update, the name of the video or whatever. But this is what she is. Someone suggested Etna. I don't really know if that's the correct variety. So if you guys can help identify, let me know in the comment section. All my social media accounts are in the description section, so do check that out. What I do use to water with her is going to be in the description section as well, so do check that out. I hope you enjoy the rest of my plant vlog, that you're going to hit that like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. Currently, I have not transplanted or repotted her because of the fact that she looks really good in the pot. This is a 4-inch pot, by the way. This is my first begonia. Begonia used to terrify me because everywhere that I read and people always say they're very high maintenance and fussy, I wanted a pop of color in my bathroom. And so my bathroom has a skylight. I believe it's east and south facing. So that should be okay. And it's very indirect. She is not directly under that skylight. The skylight is very small. And that room is always very bright. She also is about 2 to 2.5 to 3. So between 2 to 3 feet away from a north-facing window. If you don't know, north-facing window is the darkest out of the 4 directions. The brightest and the strongest is the south. And not a lot of plants can tolerate the south due to the midday sun. So better watch out with that one. West is the next strongest. That is the afternoon light. South, let's go back to south. South is from morning to late afternoon. And west is just afternoon. East is in the morning. And that is probably, if it says medium, indirect, bright light, you can probably put a ton of, I would say 80 to 90% of those types of plants on an east-facing window directly next to the window. However, depending on the variety and species of the plant, I would watch out when it gets super sunny in the spring, especially in the summer, because that can still burn due to the intensity of the sunlight on those months. I do live in Indiana in the Midwest, so we are more in the darker side than in the sunnier side. And it only gets super bright out here in mid to late spring until summer. So when that happens, my philodendron pink princess, I put her a few feet away from the east window, but the rest of the year, she is right next to that window, and she is happy with that. This one, I believe, should be okay next or close to an east-facing window. I've never tried it there. She's just getting indirect for now. I don't really plan on putting her anywhere else because, to be honest, my bathroom is probably the most humid place in the entire house. I am not planning on buying a humidifier just for her. That's why I was terrified of begonias before, and I never wanted to get a begonia. But, of course, never say never, and I saw this at the store, and I thought, why not put a pop of color in my bathroom? And so I did. So, supposedly, this can take regular potting soil. They don't want to be soggy, but they prefer to be in the moist side, so basically similar to philodendron. If you have a philodendron, then as soon as it starts to dry up on the top part, so I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to, like, I was supposed to see if I'm going to water it today. I had an alert, and I did this, and it's still kind of damp. And as you can see, soil is sticking to my skin. So I'm probably going to check tomorrow and the next day. And especially when you have a newer plant or new in the season, so let's just say you got it in summer, you have to check it in the fall because they're going to have a different requirement in the fall. They're probably going to be watered less in the fall and in the spring. I've noticed that spring and fall have kind of the same pattern, and summer and winter have the same pattern as well for plants, for me, in my environment. And I have centralized air. I have centralized air conditioning and heating. So just so you know, if you have the same kind of system as me, in that sense, this is what I do. So, as soon as it feels a little bit dry on the top, you water it, but make sure it's not soggy. Regular potting soil, I never really want to recommend like a moisture control because when I bought those, they killed my plants. So I don't recommend that. But if you're really good and you've used that before and you're good in monitoring them and how to use them, then feel free to do that. When I do transplant this particular plant, I do not plan on adding anything else other than my regular potting soil, which everything will be linked down below if I can find it. If not, I'll put anything that will be similar. So she gets very indirect light right now. I was told also, and I'm just going to share this with you guys, another tidbit that you can see if she needs to be watered is that her leaves will get droopy. And that's why a lot of people stress out about this particular plant, because when leaves get droopy, some people stress out. I know I probably will because of that. Everything that I do provide to water and feed her will be down in the description section. Another tip for a newer plant is just kind of monitor them closely in the first, I would say, the first month. So you would have already watered them like at least 1 to 3 times, depending on the species. And of course, depending on the size. The larger the plant, no matter the species, the less frequently you're going to have to water. This is a 4-inch pot. So for right now, my guide is I'm going to check on her and I'm going to see if I need to water her. I don't even know, because I'm going to have to monitor every single day to see. And after a few weeks, then I'll kind of know, okay, so she needs to be watered, an example, okay? Probably, I don't know if I'm going to follow that, every 4 days, every 5 days, or every 7 days, or every 10 days. I doubt it's going to be every 10 days because it's the type of plant that loves moisture. However, she does get humidity from the bathroom as well. So here she is, and I want to do a twirl so I can rewatch this vlog and see how beautiful she was, this tiny. So here she is. I don't know if it's going to see, if it's going to show in a video, but she's shimmery. And look at how the colors change. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's why a lot of people love begonias, because of the foliage. I don't anticipate in wanting this to flower. I just don't want it to flower. It's already fussy to begin with, so I don't want her to flower. But if she does flower, I'll welcome it, of course. And the baby leaves are green. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it just changes colors. I love it. There was actually, I forgot what kind of begonia. It wasn't a Rex. That was also at the store when I was there. I was just like, you know what? I'll stick to this one because that one was a little bit more expensive. And I don't really want to invest on something which I know is already fussy to begin with. Which I usually don't really get plants that are fussy to begin with because I prefer to have a more stress-free kind of life. So anyway, any info with this particular plant, if you have this particular plant and you want to share your information, feel free to do that down below in the comment section. Again, 4-inch pot, regular potting soil, water when top of soil is dry, like feels to the touch. They love humidity, indirect light, and that's it. Anything else, guys, comment section below. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I will see you again next time. Bye.